I want people to see my heart. I want them to know that they can trust me.
She's a wife, mother, and lover of God. Today, we're highlighting Sherry Gordon for her unwavering service in the Kannapolis community. Neighborhood TV was introduced to Mrs. Gordon through the Kannapolis African American Museum and Culture Center. Mrs. Gordon's intense enthusiasm and compelling desire to serve others drives her purpose for living.
But I just have a heart to serve, and I love helping people.
Mrs. Gordon grew up in Danville, Virginia. The oldest of three, she understood leadership at an early age. She also appreciated the importance of family.
We were always surrounded by cousins. Either they were at our house or we were at their house, and there were just always opportunities for me to engage with my family.
At the same time, her parents embedded into her the significance of community service in achieving goals.
One thing that I remember from my parents is that we could do anything we put our mind to. There were no limits.
After graduating from Averett University with a degree in business administration, Mrs. Gordon eventually found herself working for the city of Danville. It is where she stumbled into community development. She started issuing building permits and moved her way up in the ranks before becoming a supervisor and overseeing the rehab department. Mrs. Gordon says her interest piqued into learning more about local government. And after 16 years in Danville, she moved to Kannapolis in 2009 and took another city job. She currently serves as the Community Development Program Administrator. She oversees HUD grants, which benefits low to moderate households and communities. The funds also improve infrastructure and repairs to homes, a task Mrs. Gordon says has challenges.
Sometimes people don't really trust government for whatever reasons, different cultures, different experiences. So it's an opportunity for me to, sometimes I've sat on a lot of porches, I'll just put it that way, to share about what the program does, what the benefits are, because basically our role is to allow people to be able to stay in their homes.
She says the gratifying part is giving people a hand up. She enjoys viewing the home makeovers and building connections in the community.
I feel like the work that I do, or that we do in terms of city and community development, is very vital in providing a voice and funds to assist people who may need some help. Everybody needs help from time to time.
Mrs. Gordon plays a pivotal role in ensuring everyone receives the proper assistance, even if that comes from speaking up in rooms where no one else looks like her.
I always want to make sure there are opportunities for people who feel like they don't have a voice. A lot of times I sit at a table where I may be the only person of color sitting at that table, but I feel like my role being there is to speak for people who don't have that opportunity to sit there, that they don't get overlooked, they don't get pushed aside.
A champion for equality and driving change on behalf of the Kannapolis community. We salute you, Ms. Gordon, for your dedication to strengthen underserved communities.
That if I can just help somebody as I pass along, then my living has not been in vain. I don't want my living here, my time here on earth, to be in vain.
For Neighborhood TV, I'm Jessica Willis.